the Rogue Legends round sets. Follow me off hack that makes these monkeys follow input targeting of Darkling Gunnels, one of each monkey. You know what? So, we're gonna go see a taste of what Rogue Legends would be like if I actually played it. So yeah, this is what we're gonna be doing today. Hello everyone, welcome to Balloons. Today I'll be doing this, well, it feels kind of silly to just go for the Darkling Gunnel. Custom rounds? Ooh, strange even. What does this even look like? I'm putting you down just to... It looks like nonsense. Got it. Man, I don't really want to go with that. Let's go for you. You sound like a valiant member of this team. Ah, stop that. Stop running away. Fight me, coward. Okay, and so I'll discuss like those when they get through. Ta-da! 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 Success! I have successfully not popped anything. Okay, this is definitely a moment to be concerned for. Dear Lord! Those are my balloons! I forgot that I'm kind of bad at aiming! Maybe I should have gone with Darkling Gunnel. They would have been slightly better for this. The first thing I should have done was place down you, actually. You can help with that. Yes. We'll still use that. Well, you, I mean. Not that. Do that. Do that. Do that. If I put everything in the middle, it should pop everything successfully. Yes. This is a brilliant strategy. I see no faults in it at all. Watch this plan work perfectly. Ta-da! Yes! We now have full power! It's fully operational now! Any balloon that gets close to leaking can get popped instead. You see, this was way more functional than what I was doing. Pop that. Yeah, ta-da. No! How did that leak? Yeah, my humerus! Ah! Take that! Stop! Stop leaking! Stop! Okay, I probably should, like, do something about that, and I... Stop. Impact. Okay. So, after that round, with my lead choices, made the lead choices, I shouldn't... A part of it feels like I have to try, like, using the gimmick, you know? Like, I could just get this, but what's the point of that? It's Darkling Gunnel. It always does that! It would be most effective, yeah, but it's like, come on now. I don't know why I grabbed this, because, like, plus it's easy to grab this one. I know, again, playing the gimmick. Plus means I can't use... I mean, no, I guess I could still use this. It'd be helpful for, like, stalling balloons. Fine. I'll keep you around for now. Boop. Boop. That. Ah, shoot. That. Take that. Let's delete all the pink balloons. Pink balloons, stop it. Stop it, someone. I'll have you. No, you are doomed to fail. Guess I will take the lightning one. I have to get that actually instead. That sounds way more useful for this core moment. Delete the Rego effects. Personally. And take that. I am pretty sure Darkling Gunnel gets like a buff from this whole system, but it's like... I don't want to take the obvious answer. Or beat the thing about losing lives either, apparently. So take that, do that. Do that. Collect all those. Suck in it. Chuckins. Woo. Chuckin rounds. Alright then. Again, we don't need to worry about leads because we have you. I mean, do I really want to go through the jungle? That feels like it defeats the purpose. But Senga's Harvest Storm. But then again, this requires me aiming for the tornadoes and stuff, so fine. But this goes to show you, I cannot, in fact, do terribly as a monkey, because I cannot aim for at all. Period. Like, if I attack in the walls would suck. And that would just be a fact. But I am still making a walk. Ta-da! Dang it! I lost real lives! No! How could this happen? Okay, I guess let's fight the bell and see how lightning walk. Ah yes, I still have to aim the lightning-ish. But wait, is that like a cannon balloon? Yeah, it's definitely indeed a cannon balloon. Shoot, was not paying attention to that logic. This is definitely not my finest walk. Ha! Get sniped, idiots! I have longbow wings now! I can actually snake balloons this time! Take that! But yeah, as a note, that one else helped. Yeah, everything has to come to me, and this... You're supposed to pop those, not just pretend to. Did it! Several lives lost. We definitely have no more bonus stats, Diesel. But that's fine. Lightning kind of breaks his whole system again. Gotta pop what I'm sad at, actually. I probably shouldn't have gone with Druid. Dang, pop blues exist, so we should actually snake them carefully and persistently. That's just for hilarity's sake. Look at that as well, and oh boy, was not paying attention. Ha! Doing two things at once is not my forte, if you haven't noticed. I would lose to every single custom with all the max modes in Final Fantasy 20s. Period. Especially things based off of Ultimate Custom Night. So yeah, it's that level of skill needed, and I have none. Bap, beep, bap. At least the purple balloons are countering my lightning sizing, meaning I still have to aim for the most part. Oh boy. Alright, it still deletes there! Okay, interesting. It still deletes their thing despite me not hitting them. Oh, that's actually interesting to know. Like, fascinating new moves and lawns. Triple shot time, baby. Yeah, this is way more effective. Just throw the darts out in crystals. Suck and everything, always. We can fast forward this now because I have power to stop to just yeet. Yeah, that's like honestly triple dots is very strong. This is why. Honestly, like, we have no lead protection. We have no camel lead protection. Well, it's fluid if that happens. Okay, it's fine though. I don't have a plan, but I'm going to say I do anyway. I mean, I said I didn't, but you get the point. Okay, lucky for us, we can just ignore everything that's not poppable. Anything that's currently not camo lead. I suppose, but as it goes with funny story from back time they played battles, the fact that like in the olden days when I was playing on the phone, Camo Lead was like the single biggest like surprise like appearance in battles. The old one. There was a game mode that I don't know if it's in the newest one. It's called Card Battle, where apparently instead of having towers and selling balloons, instead you had cards that either place down a specific shield tower or some type of balloon. Apparently, one of the only cards that I had that was surprisingly hit was this card that allowed me that basically spawned like 35 camo leads. This would be enough to kill anyone instantly if they didn't have a counter to it. So yeah. So apparently what I would end up doing is just shooting a camo advance, waiting until the point where I can drop the camo leads. If this round I can drop leads and just like saving the money and parents just like, alright then. And parents just winning most battles by dropping that attack. What do you mean, your deal? I knew this was the news. This is a completely different stuff that I'm not prepared for, but what do you mean this is a custom? What do you mean this is what Moabs are in these lands? What do you mean they just come out now instead of like later or something? I mean, I could probably win this and defeat all the Canto fine, but just like it was more of a jump scare than anything else. Let's be real, deal. But yeah, like I jump scared those players when I dropped an army of Camo leads and said, "Counter this, bucko!" It was hilarious. But yeah, of course it didn't work every time, but I had enough like Azor card power. I think I had like my second best one was probably like selling offensive like ceramics or something. It was like interesting. Of course, I was always like, I'm pretty sure I was at the low tiers where people want for either playing AI or just people generally bad at games. So of course I never fought anyone that was really dangerous. I'm pretty sure if I fought anyone that was actually had some skill to them, like, I don't know, your average C-rank player, maybe even B-rank, I would probably struggle to defeat them. In which case, yeah, it's like nothing I've been able to do there. Okay, anyway, speaking of nothing I can do there. Oh, okay. We luckily can survive off of everything we have here. If we can get Lightning Ball, that should help with everything else again. And throw them into the carousel of Harmony. I really should probably get that Moab Fractal. That sounds like a useful thing to have. Right, forgot. Moabs are the Unicorns now. Dear lord. I also realized I don't have a way against Camo Leads. I don't think Camo Leads exist here. I'm just going to... Okay, now I guess there is the Super Monkey and Dr. General. Yes, those two options would in fact do wonders. Luckily I have enough stall to where if something goes wrong, I can just yeet them across the map and then yeet them into the center where they'll get yeet back to the end of the map. Like so. Look at that. That was the perfect example of my entire strategy and again, yeah, that's basically the style strategy. Pray that they get yeeted off the map and then get yeeted off again. Oh boy. Slow down. Take a break. How about you break apart? Like, Olio. Shoot. Okay, well, it's fine. We recovered. We have, in fact, recovered. Well, fine. We are not fine. We are going to die here. Okay, well, first things first, let's see if we can pop this first with our base towers. Everything else is fine, we're fine. Ignore the wave of purples coming behind us. Hold the line. Hold the line. maybe get this. That'll help a bit more. Pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it. Okay, it's popped. It's popped, and yep, it's now thrown into the cycle, and we're good. Well, fine. We don't need to get a Super Monkey. We just need better ways of dealing with those. Yes. Okay, let's throw that down. That was the thing I was trying to do. If I can just like pocket that. Okay, there we go. Perfect angle. That should be good enough, right? Yeah. I probably should get like. Mall is not that good against Moabs as I've learned. There are better things to fight Moabs with than a Mall. It's kind of sucks, honestly, because like it's always in my mind like the pinnacle of yeah, let's go defeat a Moab with this. I mean, I guess it would still be pretty. I don't know. Cluster bombs would be better, just factually, wouldn't? Yeah. Anyway, it's spin cycle. Do you freeze them? Weird. Anyway, enough about me wondering how the systems work. Time for me to win with systems. Your car is good for this camo busting. You should be good at camo busting, but I've yet to see you really do well against camos. So at least you can deal with everything else. Just throw that up there. Who cares? Basically. So currently at base is the power of our Druid and our Monkey. Everything that is a balloon, teal, not camo, and higher, we can handle. I said those words properly. But yeah. In the end, we should be fine. Throw a ball. Ah! We did it! Now to the final rounds. Oh, I say final round, that's like 3 more rounds. With all that in mind, we just fight more things, and fight more things. It is like the long-awaited moment where I finally defeat like enough things to win. And then with all that in mind, oh, I probably should focus on one guy at a time. Yes. Okay, good. Well done, Dale. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Like, is it the Druid that's doing that? Not really accounted for that. Okay, now with that in mind, slowly pop you, throw you off in the blink. How about I take the time to pop you like that again? Ba bing ba boom. Well, fine. Woo, the more monkey is strong, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, you know what? I think it's time I throw in the wall of dots. Look at that! Just behold! Who literally can just shoot them across the entire map. We need like anything else when you have this. This is why they bought you a Super Monkey Heal. It's perfect time for popping Moabs. Or BFBs, I mean. Just focus all of our popping power onto that Moab. BFB, I mean. The Moab is like... The Moab is getting in the way though. There, it's popped. Now, back to the BFB, the wheels problem. Child. Is it even a child? I don't think you would consider BFB a child. I guess you consider the Moab's children? Because he came from the BFB just now? I don't think consider Ceramics children. What is considered a child in the Balloons universe? Specifically the Balloon side, we know exactly what considers a child in the opposite end. Delete. And now we're going to delete you. Ta-da! And now we're going to go delete you. And we'll seemingly off to the races. Honestly, this has been a very effective strategy. Almost as effective as if you just use the top tunnel. But yeah. No special targeting will help with this one. It's all the way to victory. I say that like, well, actually done. Well, nowhere close to done. Okay, I think it's about time I do that Ultra Vision stuff. Ultra Visioning. It's always helpful to have more things like camo. And I guess playing camo leads is useful. Wait. So that in mind, firing away. There's also more knockback, by the way, so we'll find Dale. And okay, I think we have a bit of a problem here. We should focus on popping you first, getting laser beam vision to help deal with the BFP that got halfway through without taking any damage. But now we have focusing all its firepower against it, so we should be fine. Look at the lasers go. But yeah, they do pierce through the wall. Yeah, at least you can. I don't know if you can. I think that might have been the Ultra Vision thing. Or that might just be me being dumb. Doesn't look like the Dot Monkey can. But the Super can. That's all that matters, because Super is definitely the stronger of the two. Seems like a good thing that we brought in extra backup because we would have died otherwise. I mean... Okay, no, it's like... Actually, no, we could have gotten the Symphonic Resonance if we didn't get the Super Monkey, so there was that knowledge. Yeah. Knowledge B, well, knowledge A. With all of that little nonsense, boy. I think we're going to take a pause real quick and come right back. Alright then. Tactics, tactics, tactics. I think Plasma might be a good one to get healed. Plasma! There we go. I was about to see real soon what happens if we die. Really should have thought this battle. Oh no, we just restart back to the beginning. Okay, got it. Wild. Okay, plan B. Put you down. Let's go for... I mean, I guess there's always the one, the only... You. What do you even do with this? Ah, that's salting you. I feel weird just using the Dotling gun. Let's use someone weird like you instead. We gotta be weird and creative this. We can't just use Dotling gun and solve all problems easily. But speaking of solving all our problems easily, we need to fight, we need someone that could fight those things off pretty well. You were doing pretty well in the middle, I will not lie there. So yeah. Right, you do also have the problem of having no lanes. You know what? Oh, Kylie would be better, wouldn't it? Yeah. If I just go Kylie and like... Faster Boomwings? Yeah, faster. So let's go Wong, let's go Fiery. And then, like, well, Improved might be able to pierce these balloons way more often. Faster makes you shoot faster. As I've learned, that's usually the better way to go, you know? Then again, I think someone who played with the... Oh boy. Ah, gotcha. Oh boy. Aha, got your number. Aha! Tactics! I say also that with the boomerangs, I can attack the walls with its shots. But how do you miss? I mean, I know how you miss, but it's more like a suck the vacillation more than anything else, you know? Oh, well, yeah, again, I forgot. We do actually, in fact, have camo Texan. We do not, in fact, have... Let me try that again. So, as you can see, we have a fundamental problem. We have no... We grow purple. It's fine. I have a plan. It's called Try Battle. Do battle this next time, idiots. If I just focus all my attention on them instead... Yeah, then you do all that, and bango, we win. Like, everything else is just a formality now. Okay, yep, we do that. Oof, okay, that was a lot of lives we didn't need to lose there, I will not lie, but I kind of froze up when I saw this leaking battle, so, yeah, I'll call that my maybe. Okay then, so never mind, we're going to die to that. I think it's about time I throw in the... Trophy say. Is this a trophy say? Is it cluster bomb? Okay, I forgot how far the cluster bomb goes. Yeah, no, we're fine. Look at that difference. There's a difference between... I now have a intercontinental ballistic missile now. Grand, good, perfect. Should have done this earlier. Just aim at general direction. Delete general direction. What are they gonna do about it? This has been a worthwhile experiment and use of resources. So that we go focus on deleting the wild if we got the pushed back so quickly it's fasting. Yeah, we have a stuff that can win. It's just my own skill can win. Yep. And it looks like with improved skill, big on style, we can in fact win this. Okay, I probably should deal with the one that has more health and not the one that gets blown up by a ballistic missile anytime it comes near. You know that. You know that. We just drop the Hail Mary again, it's just better at dealing with everything. Like, it might be the one that deals better with group blues compared to single targets, but honestly it's just kind of good against everything, like in general. It's kind of hard to see it as like, yes, the group with the single target one. However, we are still missing I forgot to pause, whatever. We are still missing a... We do have a small problem. That small problem being we probably should get a new. We need something that can deal with more camo balloons. We are lacking in camo infection greatly. What better person for that than Resident Superhero? Resident Superhero, go deal for the camo balloons! We need you to camo them! Okay, well, anything that gets into the residents can die. Okay, and so with that in mind, we should be... Nope, still dead. Did I save it though? Ah, I saved it! Ooh. Maybe we sell you to get you slightly earlier. There we go. You solved your purpose, but maybe you don't need it anymore. You just need to focus on these camo balloons that are leading us. Okay then, so never mind, we just focus on all of that, focus on all of this. Yeah, I mean, we can do that as well, and oh boy, that's not making sure that doesn't happen. Okay, targeting priority, success! We have successfully targeted priority the wall. Right, this is not a problem when it came to our druid because of the funny lightning thing that deletes camos despite not... that deletes some regrows despite not hitting them. That was the funny quirk of the druid. Because usually it stops that from happening. Usually another one that interrupts it in half because druids don't attack camo balloons when you can't see them. But when you're always shooting it, the projectiles de-regrow them, and it's hilarious. So yeah, the more you know about how balloons works. Oh boy, that's the regrow central. So yeah, steal all of those. Fine tune lead pencil. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nope. Dang it. I have failed again. Come on. Need a little bit more power. A little bit more power could easily be, Super Wings does absolutely nothing to them, not lying to you. I'm not going to lie, it's the most useless ability in this land. Who needs extra range when I'm already shooting as far as the projectile limit allows me to? Seriously. Who do you think I am? A fool? Yeah, I kind of, I guess. Maybe. Okay. If I just keep those at bay. Come on, keep those up. Do not keep those at bay. Alright then. Alright then. I'm noticing a bit of a problem. A small issue, I could say. And that is... Spark Resistance isn't as strong as I need it to be influenced. That's one issue. The second issue is, we lack popping power. It's fine if we just do that now, and then focus on these ones. Then I just focus on trying to take out the rainbow, the leaking. Okay, see, target priority is a sword. We do that, we do that, we then do that, and ta-da! Perfectly aligned. Now we beat up the BFE. Okay, see, it worked out perfectly. We know cause for concerns. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the fact that we had to retry this round like 3 times. And it's only get harder from here. Well, fine, they're not going to use the same gimmick twice. It's well for them to use the same gimmick twice. I say, as I have no idea what the next round's going to be like. Ooh, it's the purple one that makes my upgrade guy useless. Grand. But it doesn't make my other guys useless. Ah! The AoE attacks go! Literally just get wrecked. We can literally fast forward because we have no reason to not do that. And oh boy, that's a lot of ceramics. Just delete them, delete those. Right, if we had Plasma Vision, we probably should save up for this one. Was the Psionics instead of the Vision. That sounds more useful for our time, energy, and powers. Even if it seems annoying, we have enough things that can fight Ledge already. literally 2 towers are designed specifically for lead popping power. Let's be real here. We don't need more lead. The lead combination is not that deep or dangerous. See? We already dealt with it. We already dealt with 2 of the Moabs as well. Now, beat up this one. This one's getting too far. This one has already reached a threshold that we cannot deal with. That is fundamentally a lie. This is logs. We have like several thresholds that we can walk with, but it's fine. That was like just like a waste of firepower. Anyway, we can now just outstend this flowers. See, behold, the power of like a stunning tower or 2. We don't need 3 like we did last 2 and that, but we don't need this. We don't need one. We don't need the power to stun a balloon twice. Stunning a Moab twice is far more useful than that armor actually. I forgot we can just look up information like this. Pops, damage, rounds placed, round 3, round 3, round 26, round 21. So it shows you this how important some of our characters are in the grand scheme of things. So, like, some people have been here since the earliest rounds. Oh boy. This is definitely a rainbow map. Okay, well, everything is not... Okay, well, we'll find out. Yeah. Now that, we deal with you. It's like... loading target priority in the balloons is an interesting thing to deal with. But the BFBs move just slow enough and those Reds will just die to the AoE attacks that we don't need to worry about them at all. And anything that can be that's in the spin cycle, well, will be destroyed by the in-between, so it's fine. But will not be destroyed by the in-between is the Rainbows. Okay, that's not working. That's definitely not working. Alright then, as always, is this battle? Let's see. Well, is this a better upgrade than just getting the... Ah, you got my decision. Going to stop, as I was saying. I must afford to save the money onto this so we can keep it for the maze around. Yeah, see, that's way better. Right, we don't need to spend more money on this upgrades at all, no? Yes, maybe? Oh boy. I'm causing a regrow farm again! Aren't I? Not again! Alright then, let's try what I was doing recently. That felt stupid though, but it might just work. It might just work. The whale with Dark Knight Wings! You'll never see it again! We got to move it around if we need to. I feel like if I just focus on this and then that and then bing boom. Like this is actually doing more damage wild. Doing better? Okay, no, it's that Moab. It's that Moab specifically that... I mean, no, we're actually doing better. Wow, why this feels better, but also feels like we're dying. What am I missing? Well, the druid that can delete all the ceramics. That's awesome. Let's go. We know how to annihilate them. Let's not pretend otherwise. Let's weighing up If we grow rainbows is the problem, then we'll just make so that you don't regrow the rainbows. Because we go ceramics, but we go ceramics style. Lightning bomb. We can literally focus our energies on anything else now. Like the Moabs and stuff, and the pink star leaking, and the other things. Look at that. Look at all the other that's happening. Let's do that into help with the things. Yeah, see? We're doing way better now. And now this ZMG should give us enough money for things. So yeah, I forgot you're also not immune to that. You're not immune to being Moab quests. So that's also a good thing to note. Yeah, we're fine. We should be fine now. Right. This has pros and cons. The pro is that it delays balloons a lot. The con is that it let's see, I think it is piercing, yeah. The con is the fact that if we're doing for a lot of balloons, it throws in every balloon that ever crosses the center back into it. Which means if I'm trying to pop balloons here, when that effect happens, I'm popping it forces the super monkey and stuff to pop balloons that are here, and coming from like all the angles as well. So it's like, yeah, it gets overwhelming real quick. Like that you see? Even if balloons are from like an audio angle, they still get scooped up and thrown into the circle. So that is a small issue of the strategy. But on the other hand, when it works very well. And now time for something that should work really well. Yeah, I think the Druid is really our best bet for dealing with legal rainbows, huh? Stupid legal farm rainbows, I mean. Luckily we can delete all of them anyway, so that's fine. We used to deal with the ones that are actually ahead. Even if it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, it's like matters to me, kind of. You know, the deal with the ones that are actually ahead and not last. That usually works better. Okay, those are just balloons, so you can deal with them later. See, it's later. And now they've been dealt with because of the power of mass firing clusters. Now that we just deal with you. And let us no supply, as long as there's no supply balloon that shows up 50 million years later. This should be all of them. And that's all of them. Woo, next round. Yep, next round. Luckily with the power to... Definitely the hardest of all these are the Wego Rainbow rounds. Like, seriously? Oh, ceramic. Wego ceramic rounds is taking more accurate form. Oh look! Speak of the devil. Yeah, great, it's even more. So it's Wego Rainbows with purple tack to it. Luckily, we can deal with the combined power of all of it and call it deleted. And this tries to fight the real problems here. Yeah, I could get that, or I could just get the knight. And again, if they cross the thrust, like the thrustler that they say, like yeah, the super monkey is just placed perfectly to where if a lot of balloons get set up on the thing, instead of fighting the balloons in front of it, instead pops the balloons in the circle. Yeah, 800, not 600. Which means this needs to give me $800 right now. No, $2,000, not 800. $2,000 right now, or less than it, like $1,050. $1,050 right now, or I'm not going to be able to get the thing. whatever way that is. And now everything else is that. So all of this and that. Again, for a great question, what's worse, being actually evil or just being an idiot? It always is a grand question because if this is the time, at least you know the guy meant harm. But if you're actually ignorant of the thing, then it's like, can I really blame them? We don't really know any bad things. But at the same time, I think that also sometimes feels even worse a bit. Wait, we saw a guy that did not know the cost of any of this. Anyway, behold, this should be far better now. It lasts longer and it deletes more balloons. And how to kill balloons as well. Meaning that we can focus on more things like CMGs instead of like BFBs and Moabs. Like, go back to see in action soon enough. I said go back to see in action soon enough, not never again. Yeah, see, ta-da! It worked! This might have also been a terrible idea for all the problems I say previously. But then again, it's done them so well. Yeah, okay, it's fine to deal with the balloons are coming this way and the Moabs are here. Yeah, okay, we're fine now. Just like this now. Like, yeah, like they slide into the explosion lanes of like the. Hey, another reason why the super monkey being caught in the middle of it is also useful because it means that it automatically deletes any balloons that are straggling behind, instead of just like, you know, wasting away their form. Yeah, it's only Moabs are affected. We need the great harmonics to be able to affect everything else. Anyway, laser beams. If I just defeat the that gets all of them. Yeah, and they do stay in the cycle for long enough to where they will effectively get. Any balloon that gets sucked in the cycle is dead. Just from pure numbers and attrition. That was the camo lead chuck of all time. That was the lead chuck of all time. That's the EBT chuck. I see why he's sending those out now. Just warming you up until DDT time. Okay. I see your game now. I really need to focus on the lead. Oh yeah, you can be laughing. Error. So, we have a problem. Storm? It might be crazy. This might sound crazy, but it might just work. It is able to blow away balloons, and balloons are the thing that keeps dragging us into the dangerous situations, isn't it? If I just target each and every DDT in the area, get both of them stuck, and pop them as they come along. Okay, we got one. We're going to die to the Ezel. Now we get stuck! Ah! Success! Yeah! Make it! The storm then came in handy in the end! Success! Okay, now we can spec you now. You have no more tricks up your sleeves. You die now. This will be the greatest plan. Yep, nope. With that, we're about to get $500 and a check mark once more. Oh boy. So yeah. Also, I don't know why I flicked 6 tricks. The 6 tricks gang. But either way, with that, I think that with this ZMZ about to die, which is fully fast forwarded, I think that ends off this video. Yep. You don't need to use the Dartling Gun for any of this. You're probably fine without it. Woo! But yeah, I think definitely one of the most useful powers. This was funny. Rest in peace, Dart Monkey. Monkey was definitely a good replacement though. Yeah, I think by being placed rather late on, it did like all the work. But I guess that's the cluster bombs for you, of course, the cluster specifically. So yeah. Can we actually look at we can actually look at the information battle. Wow, it did so much damage. I think, yeah. It did the most damage, the most pops. Its current value is less than its cast spent though, so... Actually, no, wait. That number? Cast earned and spent only for that, so... Honestly, this is probably a number I should really keep track of. The current value means nothing, actually. But yeah. That about does it. Thank you all so much for watching. Tune in next time for what I end up doing next. I hope to see you around. Bye bye. And yeah, the Dartling Gunner does do absolutely nothing with this rule set. Alright, bye.